What is up, YouTube land? It's me, JC3, here with my WWE SummerSlam reviews. Now, this might possibly be the last time I use this mic because I ordered a new one, so a new one is on the way. My mic might be retired today. But let's get into it. First, I'm going to go over Nxt Takeover Brooklyn. Oh my god, what a pay-per-view it was. To me, it kind of started off a little slow, but then it got better. So here's what went down. It started off with Wwe Jose versus Austin Aries, with Austin Aries picking up the win. And then all of a sudden, after the match, Austin Aries continued his beatdown on Wwe Jose. Then Hideo Itami came out saying, Hideo Itami came out, gets in the ring, him and Austin Aries start fighting, going back and forth, and then Hideo Itami starts getting the upper hand, and then he gives him CM Punk's old finisher move, which he took over, the GTS, or the Go to Sleep. And after that match, we had a little cutscene in the back with Triple H, where he reveals the Cruiserweight Classic trophy. Now this trophy is actually pretty nice. It has a globe along stand and it has a plate. It says, CWC. I don't know if they'll put the winner's name on it. They might, but I highly doubt it. So after Hideo Itami came out, we had another match. We had the debut of Ember Moons, aka I call her the devil because she had bright ass red eyes. Versus Billy Kay. Billy Kay, if you want to slide into my DMs, you know my Twitter handle. Okay, you don't, because you don't know who I am. I'm just some weirdo on the internet. Okay, and we had this match going on. Billy Kay was pretty much dominating, and then, towards the end, Ember Moon hits a spinning, okay, she flew off the top rope, and it's kind of like a swirl type move into, a stunner type, and so she spun, caught her, hit her with, a stunner, and Ember Moon ended up winning her debut match. And after that, we had Glorious Bobby Roode in his debut against, what was his name, Cien Almost 100, Cien something. I remember his name. But Bobby Roode ends up winning that match. And then we had the tag team title match, which I thought was the best match on the house. Really, really good. The last three matches were just really good. Okay, guys, so then we had the tag team match of Johnny Gargano and Ciampa, I keep forgetting his first name, versus the Revival. Like I said, that was probably the best match of the night. Really good match. At one point, we thought Gargano and Ciampa were going to win. They actually got the 3 count. But at the last second, one of the Revival members, I think it was Dawson, put his leg on the bottom rope at 2 when the ref counted 3. Saw it and waved it off. And then, they attacked Gargano's knee. Did that little thing they did to take out Big Cass, enter his knee. And then they got him into a knee bar. And he ended up tapping out. So the Revival ended up retaining their tag team titles. I don't know how long they're going to stay in NXT. I really do think they're ready to move up. And then we had the co-main event of the women with it's Bayley going up against Asuka. Again, one of the last 3 matches are really good. But this one ended up with Asuka barely coming out, hitting Bayley with 3 roundhouse kicks to finish her off. After Bayley hit a belly to Bayley, Asuka kicked out, hit those 3 roundhouse kicks, and she retained. So where does that leave Bayley? I think she's ready to go up to the main roster. It's just who's going to get her, Raw or SmackDown. After that match, we had the main event. This match tore the house down until the ending. The ending broke my heart. I was rooting for Samoa Joe here versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Joe was in complete control of the match. until after Joe hit that muscle buster, Shinsuke kicked out, hit him with the suplex, got him in a corner, hit him with the, his finisher. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it because I keep forgetting the name of it. But hit him with that running knee and looked like he really broke Samoa Joe's jaw. Like, it looked like he was really hurt, and that's the reason why I think Shinsuke won the title, because I didn't think if Samoa Joe was really hurt, I think he would have retained. But it looked like Samoa Joe really broke his jaw. And Samoa Joe did kick out the first pin of Nakamura's finisher. Nakamura then kneed him in the back and then hit him with the finisher again and finished Joe off. So that was the only title that changed hands the whole night, was the NXT Championship, and that went to Shinsuke. But now here's the main part of the video that we're all here for, and that's the SummerSlam predictions. First up, I think this match is going to kick off the show. I'm not going to do pre-shows because most people don't even watch this anyway. I usually catch the last one because that's when I'm usually turning on the TV to watch pay-per-view. But we had Enzo and Cass versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. Jericho. I ran a poll. 2 people voted this one. Other people voted like sometimes. They didn't vote this one, but it ended up 1-1. And for me, I think if Enzo and Cass are like real, like, let me rephrase this. If Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens are really like 100% going into this as like a real tag team group, I say they end up picking the whip to win. But if not, and they're just going to break up after the match, I'm going to give it to Enzo and Cass. That's how I'm going to go. And then I said who was going to win for the women's tag team match of Alexa Bliss, Eva Marie, Natalya versus Naomi, Becky Lynch, and Carmella. And as we all know, Eva Marie got suspended this week for breaking the wellness policy, so she won't be in this match. So I don't know if they're still going to do it or replace her. I'm pretty sure they're going to replace her, but I don't know with who. But I'm going to give this, I ran a poll, 4 people voted, ended up 2-2. And I'm going to give this one to Becky, Carmella, and Naomi because, you know, they're the faces, so of course they're going to win. And then I asked you guys, the IC title, Intercontinental, 4 people voted. All of them voted for Apollo Crews. Oh my god, all you guys hate them is so much. But it's SmackDown New Era. I do believe they're going to give it to Apollo Crews just because, you know, the backstage segment, Daniel Bryan was like, you know, I just drafted you because Raw got US, so we got the IC. So I think they are going to give that to Apollo Crews. They might not, though. They might shock the world and keep it with The Miz. Baron Corbin might, you know, break in. Are they having a Baron Corbin and Kalisto match? I have no idea. Screw that. And then I asked you guys the women's title of Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. 5 votes. 4 of you guys voted for Sasha Banks. 1 of you guys voted for Charlotte. And I think they keep the belt on Sasha this round. It's kind of pointless having her win on Monday Night Raw and only having the title for 3 weeks. Like, really, that makes no sense to me. Plus, I heard Charlotte wants a little vacation from wrestling. That's just a rumor. It might not be true. But if that is true, then I'm going to keep it with Sasha Banks. Then we have the U.S. title of Roman Reigns versus Rusev. 6 people voted on this one of the highest votes. 5 of you guys say Roman Reigns is going to win. 1 of you guys say Rusev. This one's kind of tough because Roman Reigns won on Monday because, you know, they ran the match, but it wasn't for the title. It was more of like for revenge for Lana. Roman Reigns won, but WWE usually does the thing where it's like whoever attacks and stands tall that round usually ends up losing the title or winning the match. So I'm going to say Rusev shocks the world and beats Roman Reigns. Unless Roman Reigns finally, I don't know, the US title might help Roman Reigns gain his popularity back again. But I don't know. Oh, this is tough. I said Rusev, but I'm actually going to change it and go with Roman Reigns. That, you know, he's Vince McMahon's, you know, boyfriend, so you got to pick him, you know what I'm saying? Then we have the tag team title match of the New Day. versus the club. A 2-on-2 fair fight. You know me, I gotta go to club 2. Sweet. 5 of you guys voted. 20% for the New Day. 80% for the club. And that's because the club is just too sweet. And then I asked you guys, who wins? John Cena, AJ Styles. And I'm ashamed in all you guys. I'm ashamed in all single one of you guys that didn't vote for AJ Styles. 4 people voted John Cena. 3 voted AJ Styles. And of course, AJ Styles is going to win this show because it's rumored, John Cena is going to leave to go film his reality show again, American Grit, another season. So he's going to take about like a few months, or yeah, like 2-3 months away from WWE, like a little hiatus. So I see AJ Styles win this, getting him in the title picture, and possibly winning the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And then I asked you guys, who wins? Brock Lesnar or Randy Orton? And this one, you know me, I have to give it to the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. But this is how I think it's going to go down. Randy Orton's going to put up a good ass fight, but Brock Lesnar's going to beat him up. And at the end of the match, you're going to see Goldberg come out. It's rumored he's going to be in Boston. He's going to Boston neck. He's going to be in Brooklyn. And I really do see, I could see it, Goldberg returning. And he's either going to cost Lesnar in the match or come out after the match after Brock wins. And, you know, do like a little frontation, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one to Brock Lesnar. Just because it's Brock, you know. We taking them drugs with Roman Reigns, man. And then we had the WWE World Heavyweight title with 7 votes, 29% going to Dean Ambrose, 71% going to Dolph Ziggler, and I think it'll be an upset of the year. I have Dolph Ziggler winning this one. Just because there's rumors that WWE's mad at Dean Ambrose because they talked bad behind his back. Or Dean Ambrose was on the Stone Cold podcast, and they didn't like the way Dean talked about the WWE development group, I guess that you'd call it. He didn't like the way they talked about them, you know, the script writers and all that stuff. So there could be a possibility of Dolph Ziggler winning. And then we have the main event. Who will win the Universal title? Is it going to be Seth or Finn? 5 votes. 60% of you guys say Finn Balor, while 40 say Seth. And I think it's just way too early to give Finn a title right away. Most people don't even know who he is because most people in WWE don't watch NXT because, you know, some people don't buy it. But yeah, I do. And plus, NXT like hardly like tours, I guess. They're usually in one location. So I see them giving this to Finn. They gave it to Rollins. But Finn's still going to be in the title picture, don't get me wrong. But those are my 2016 SummerSlam predictions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace.
Right, open eyes, see the sign, now I give it all I got. This is not what you think, this is nowhere near a game to me. It's the air that I breathe in my wildest dreams. Seems out of reach and a little far from my grasp. Times past used to fall on my ass. Every time, heavy grind, getting mine till I reach the finish line. Never die, tell you why I stay prepared like my life's on the line. And I'm fixing to crash and burn. I'm taking turns for the worst, learn what was really worth. Putting first, never hurt people that you love. And if you can't do that, then you should give the game up straight.